Hey guys, this is your basic manual for your Apple TV. First of all, we're going to show you just around the basics. First of all, we're going to go into settings. Now you probably have the original controller, but something you may want to download, whether you have an Android or iPhone, you want to download the remote control for your Apple TV. Now, a lot of people misplace their controls, or they just break them, so it's better just to download the app. The app, once again, you can download for free for Android and also for your iPhone or iPad or iPod Touch. So basically, to download the app, first of all, you're gonna need to go into your App Store. In your App Store, you're gonna look for remote. Okay, so just download remote. The icon will look something like this. So right here you can see the icon. Okay, so we're just gonna open that up. So once you open it up, you're gonna be able to choose Apple TV. Okay, if you're not able to open this up yet, okay, your remote control for your Apple TV, don't worry about it. I'll show you in a second. But once you're in the controller, I just want to show you the basics. You're gonna tap here, and that's your control. So you can scroll your Apple TV just by scrolling your finger and choosing menu, play, and all those options. Okay, so let's say you can't connect to your Apple TV just yet with your remote control. Make sure your Apple TV is connected to your Wi-Fi. So we're gonna go into settings. Okay, in settings you have general, you have main menu, screensaver, and other options. Okay, so something that you have to turn on for sure. I would turn on just your basic iCloud. Okay, so go into it and sign into your iCloud. If you don't have an iCloud, just create one. It's gonna be easier. Same thing for iTunes Store. You should activate that just with your same iCloud. Something that you do want also to keep up to date is your Apple TV. So go into general. In general, you're gonna scroll down and you're gonna see software update. Okay, you want it to be automatic for sure. Okay, so choose automatic on. If it's off, just click on it. You're gonna be able to turn it on. Even if it is on, it doesn't always update by itself. So you're gonna need to, when your Apple TV is kind of glitchy, just go into here and go to update software. Just click on that, and it'll tell you if it needs an update or not, and it's gonna start updating it. Some updates take longer than others, so be aware of that. You might have to wait 30 minutes, for example. Something else that you want to do for sure, well, this part about sending data to Apple TV, that's your choice or not. I'm gonna click OK for now. I had it on no, but I don't care at this point, so we're just gonna turn it on. If your Apple TV is jailbroken, you should have that off just in case. Apple TV's 3rd generation cannot be jailbroken just in case. Okay, that's that. If you want your remotes, okay, you have the option right here. Okay, if for some reason your remote's not paired, it's not working, here you can pair it up. Now the remote app, when you go into that option, it just tells you exactly this. Okay, you have to turn on home sharing for it. Okay, now once you have all this turned on, you have everything synced up. You can also double check that on Bluetooth. Okay, if you want to pair a keyboard, for example, or your remote control, you can also pair it this way. Okay, so we're just gonna go back on that. Okay, we're gonna go back. To go back, just press menu. Okay, whether it's on your control or on your iPad, iPhone, there's menu. Just click on menu. Okay, now we're gonna just go back on this. Okay, see right here, computers, home sharing. Now if you click here, you have to make sure that this, in order to work, your iTunes from your computer has to be on and on the same Wi-Fi network. If you have all your computers on the same Wi-Fi network and your computer's on and iTunes is also running on your computer, you will see some options here. Right now our computer's not running iTunes, hence you don't see anything there. But if you don't want it to run, just turn on iTunes, and you can share whatever movies you have on your iTunes from your computer to here. Okay, now we're gonna go back into settings. In settings you do almost all your major stuff in there. Okay, from here you can choose all the apps that you want to show on your main menu. Just make sure they're all showing. You don't really need to hide any. If you don't like to have that many apps, then you can just click on any of them and hide them. Okay, just click and it says hide right there. So I'm just gonna choose show for now. So that's another basic screensaver. You don't really need to go into there really. Computers, that's where you want to go to turn on home sharing. Okay, so once you're in home sharing, just turn it on. Right now it says turn off home sharing because it's already on. Okay, home sharing can be the same app that you used before or a different one. So if somebody else has their Apple ID and you want to share with that computer, just put in that other one and you're gonna be fine. Okay, so that's from where you want to turn this on for sure. Okay, if you don't have this on, your app from that you downloaded won't even work. Okay, so once you guys have that on, then you can go into computers, share that stuff. For Netflix and all that stuff, that's you have to download that. You do need an account for Netflix. They'll give you a month free. After that, you have to pay. It's not too much, but it might be worth it for you guys. Now, we mostly use it for Netflix, and something else that you guys might like would be Crackle TV. That's free. It comes with commercials. You can see mostly old movies in it and old shows. There's nothing really that new in it, but then again, it's something that's free. It always comes with advertisements. It does take a little bit more bandwidth than your Netflix. Netflix will run even if you have slow internet. It'll generally just run, unless your internet's really, really slow. I'm talking about slower than a 3G data network. So if your internet's slower than that, then it won't work. Other than that, it will work just fine. Crackle will take a little bit longer. I'm not gonna waste my time loading it right now, but if you go into it, that's for your free movies and stuff like that, but you do have advertisements. For iCloud Photos, same thing. Once you have it turned on, you can see your photos in here. For YouTube, you can go in there, put your ID so it remembers you and all that stuff. Okay, now let's get to the fun part. What's cool about Apple TV is that you can stream your stuff onto it. Not just in computers where you can see shows from your iTunes on your computer, but you can also put AirPlay from your Samsung. Some apps let you do that, but mostly it's more compatible with your iPad, your iPod Touch, or your iPhone. Now, in order to make that work, make sure your home sharing, once again, it's turned on, okay? And you don't really have to go anywhere apart from settings, okay? In settings, now you do have to turn on AirPlay, so right here's the option for AirPlay. Now have that on, okay? Even if you don't use it, have it on. Just in case you want to use it later on, you just want to do it fast, just have that on, okay? So same thing, if you have this on, everything will work perfect with your Apple TV and AirPlay in it. Okay, what is AirPlay? AirPlay is basically seeing everything that you see on your iPad on your Apple TV, okay? So I'm just gonna do that. Now here I see my apps. Now to turn on home sharing, right now all I have to do is swipe my finger up, and there I see the option to AirPlay. As long as we're in the same Wi-Fi network, I should see AirPlay. If I don't have an Apple TV or something like that, I will not see AirPlay on my iPhone, iPad, or iPod Touch. So from here I can choose Apple TV. I can mirror to my Apple TV, or I can just AirPlay videos and stuff like that to my Apple TV. So I'm just gonna put mirror so you guys can see what you will see there. So you actually see the screen of my iPad over there. And if I turn it sideways, let me just get rid of that, sideways. So you can see it's gonna turn sideways on my Apple TV as well. So that's pretty neat. You can have your thing right there. Now some games that come, that you buy or that you download for free for iPad and iPhone, will AirPlay pretty cool on your TV. So your main controller will be here, and then on your TV you'll see something else. So I'm just gonna go into one of the games, so MC4, which is a shooting game. It's taking quite a while to load up. Now some games, they will AirPlay something else onto your TV. So what I'm seeing on my iPad right now is this, but yet I'm seeing that. That's because my controller is gonna be on my iPad, and whatever I'm looking at is gonna be there. So this is just gonna be my controller. I will not see a double screen, even though I'm airplaying. Now that's not for all. That's not all for all games. Some games you will see a double screen basically, so you'll see the screen on your iPad and you'll see the same screen on your Apple TV, okay? Not in this game. In this game it's a bit different, which is, it's a good thing. I'm just gonna go into game. This is a multiplayer game online. So right now it's just searching for a game. Once we get in it, I can actually show you what I'm saying. Okay, besides this, you can go into Safari and you can play movies from various channels such as Justin TV or Vito TV, where you can get free movies. You can stream those onto your Apple TV, which is not basically streaming, you are airplaying it. Okay, so it's gonna play on your iPad right there or iPhone, and it's gonna play on your TV as well. Okay, if you have something like Netflix on, you can actually have Netflix and then have something else on. Okay, so I'm just gonna choose my weapons. So here are my controllers. I don't see anything here, but yet on my Apple TV I see that. So this becomes my controller, and on Apple TV I can just play. Okay, when you're airplaying it, it's a little bit laggy. Now they've gotten better, a lot better from before. Before it was pretty, almost impossible to play because it was so laggy. Since you are connected up to the internet and at the same time you are connecting in order to play. Okay, so that's your basics. That's for a game. Just wanted to show you guys that it's one of my favorite games anyways. That's for that game. Not all games will work like that, but most have AirPlay capability. The sound you guys didn't hear. I didn't want to get in the way, but the sound will be on your Apple TV. Okay, so whatever you AirPlay on to your Apple TV, whether it's a movie or from streaming on Safari or Vito TV or Netflix, the sound will come out from your TV and not your iPad. Okay, so that's also a good thing on your Apple TV. Now to close your AirPlay right here, all you have to do is close your AirPlay from your iPad. Okay, so we're gonna go to AirPlay, iPad. Okay, and anybody with an Apple ID and that has an iPhone 4 and up, so iPhone 5S, 5C will work just as well. Same thing for an iPad 1 and up. They all work with AirPlay. I mean, if you have an older version of iPhone, it will work, but it's just gonna work differently. Okay. So that's your basics for your Apple TV, AirPlaying, your YouTube, Netflix, for music, all that stuff that you want to share to your Apple TV. Just make sure your home sharing is on. Okay. A lot of settings are in your settings panel. Okay, so you don't want to check those out. If anything goes wrong, I do have a separate video how to fix your Apple TV if anything goes wrong with it. If you guys need more help, just write down here below in the comments area, and don't forget to subscribe and rate. Thank you.